What's up, guys? Dog hair in my mouth or something, man. I have a cold. Please bear with me. It's supposed to be 50 degrees at 3 o'clock today. So I have a goal to get some things done to my F-150 and try to get out on the road at 3. It's about 2-ish, 2 o'clock when the road's hot, and try to... Yeah. Camera battery issues again. I don't know why. I've kept my stuff inside where it's warm. GoPro keeps shutting off. I got full battery, full charge. I don't know. Anyway, supposed to be 50 degrees today. So I'm gonna go try to get a log in the truck. I'm gonna be changing some things around on it. One, my current tire situation is poop. Two, my traction bars are broke. We're gonna attempt to fix those today. And then I got some ice melt and some sand over here. Probably gonna put that in the bed. Yes, I know I should have bought a four-wheel drive truck. I know. If I had a four-wheel drive truck, I wouldn't be having two-wheel drive traction issues. I know. I didn't want a four-wheel drive, all-wheel drive truck. I want a high-powered, slick, big slick, little skinny two-wheel drive truck. I mean, I wanted a old school classic. I know it's not an old truck, but I wanted the old school two-wheel drive muscle truck. That's what I wanted. I could have went and got any truck I wanted. Four-wheel drive, two-wheel drive. I bought the truck brand new with 5 miles on it. Flew to Minnesota and drove it home. I could have got whatever I wanted. I had the money. It was not expensive. It was $26,000 back in 2019. I think I got it out the door for like 30. Not bad for a brand new truck. The two-wheel drive 401A package, I think. Hold me to that. No options really. Had a block heater. That's pretty cool. But yeah, no options really. I'll do a walk around of the truck soon. One reason I haven't put this truck on my channel that much, I think I got 1 or 2 videos of it, is it didn't get a lot of... I usually put what the algorithm likes, and right now it's camping stuff and off-road stuff and dirt bike stuff, but people like that, the Jeep stuff. But I'm waiting on parts right now for my Jeep, man, and it's too cold to be riding dirt bikes right now. And this thing kind of it's fun for me, and I wish it was fun for you guys too, but I guess most of the people that watch this aren't into trucks and fast cars or hate Fords. You know, people hate Fords, so whatever. I have the LS swap TJ. I have the F-Body. It's gonna be LS. Gonna have an LS in it. I've got 2 LS trucks. I got the Corvette. Yes, I'm not biased to any brand. I got 2 Jeeps, 3 Jeeps, I think. No, 4 Jeeps. I think we got 4 Jeeps. We got a Ram 2500. I'm not brand biased to anything whatsoever. I know a lot of people are. I'm sorry if you hate Fords. I don't know. I always liked the 5.0s. I always liked Mustangs. I've always liked the Coyote when it came out. So, you know what I'm saying? When them 18 trucks dropped and everybody found out, you know, they had the same sauce the Mustangs had, and the trucks never had the same stuff the cars had. They always had the detuned stuff. When 18 hit, we got the trucks got the right of way, the right of passage. Ford should have done a long time ago. Anyway, it's like a Mustang truck. It's got twin turbo kit on it, fuel system, whole nine. But it's two-wheel drive, stock motor. Like I said, we ain't gonna go into all the power stuff today. We're gonna be swapping out some wheels and tires and working on some traction bars. So, but if you want to see more F-150 videos, because I will put more F-150 videos up. If you want to see more F-150 videos, put in the comments more. Tell me no more dumb dirt bikes, no more dumb Jeeps. We want to see F-150 stuff, Lee. Tell us. F-150 stuff. If you don't, tell me. So hey man, we hate that truck. It sucks. We hate Fords. I'll park it out in the backyard and won't video no more of it, I promise. I'm gonna like it. I like it. I think it's cool to me, man. It's fun. But y'all ain't gonna enjoy it. I ain't gonna put it on here, so. Alright, get that out the way. I'm gonna find some tools. I'm gonna pull the truck down into the warm spot in the yard, and we're gonna service announcement. Do not do what I'm doing. I'm putting a bias ply slick on the back with the low profile radial tire on the front. You don't do that ever. You never ever mix up a big wide, 10-inch wide radial tire up front with a big 10-inch with big sticky bias ply in the back. They don't work. That's why you see people using really skinny radials, or you do the right thing, you put bias ply with bias ply. I just need a third gear roll hit, and I am blowing these old radials I have absolutely off. And it will hop a little bit. I don't want that, so I'm gonna try to get the traction bars back on it and put these tires on it. I'm gonna try it again. If it doesn't work like that, I'm gonna stop trying before I break something. Yeah, let's pull the truck out here in the flat. We'll get some air in these slicks and get the truck up in the air, and we'll work on it out there in the sun down where it's flat. It's still windy, cold. I really don't think this is gonna work. We'll try it and see. Yeah, truck fires right up, man. It's pretty cool. I already driven it once today though, so it's kind of warm. This is what we're working with. We had the Mickey Thompson ET Street SS's on here. If you look, that thing's cracked. Look all the way through there, and they are completely past, like the wear bar's gone right here. The camera don't do it much justice, so this is pretty flat. There's a wear bar right there, right there, and right there. There is nothing in the center. We're all the way. You can feel the Mickey Thompson lettering right there. So we got the Hoosier DO6 compounds. They are 28-10-5s, and we're gonna throw 28-10. 28-10-0. We're gonna throw these on there and hope they hook. If not, they will probably get taken off and go on my vet later on. I get wheels for my vet, and we'll get something that works on here. I'll probably just buy a radial for this 17 right here, and I don't know if they make a decent radial for a 20. And this is also a 20-inch, not the ideal thing to have out there. Yeah, not the best tire. It was just balling up and not doing much at all. Didn't even see this crack while I was on the truck all the way around. Good to get those off the truck. So we're gonna throw these on instead. Come on. Alright, got her turned back around. Got the Hoosiers on. This one's basically flat. We're going to get the air hose on them, pump them up, and then bleed them down to probably about 20, I say. We'll start with that area, 25. I'll say at 25. And I'm gonna go drive it around, make sure it feels all right. And then I'm gonna look at these bars in here too and see if there's anything from town that I need to maybe get those together and working and get those back on. I got my shocks set in the back to a good starting point for a slick tire on slick surface. You want to drive that tire down to the concrete. This mic's rattling, I know it is. Yeah, you want to drive the tire into the concrete, and I need the bars on it to do that. So if not, it's hopefully we can get a good roll going with these on, not blow them off. These had moon pressure in them, if you can hear that. These things feel like they got 55 psi in them, so that might have been one of the reasons, many reasons why those weren't working. So I'm also going to load all this into the bed later and put that stuff up against the tailgate here, and we'll go try again. We'll throw all this sand in the back in the bed, and we'll go try to make this puppy work on this cold weather. Alright, this traction bar I believe is beyond me fixing. There was no way I could get this threaded in there, so I think I'm just going to call the guy that I got this kit from and tell him just to send me. He already sold me the Heims. I'm going to see if he'll just sell me these bars right here. If not, I'm going to have to build some. So that's not in. Alright, that's not in our schedule for today, is getting that those bars on there, but we do got the slicks on. Got them aired up. We'll go from there. We'll figure it out. I'm a lot more confident in these tires than these other ones. But there's also, like I said, moon pressure in those things. So it's like there's 45 psi in those. So I might let some air out of those, but I don't really trust them with that one all cracked, and one of them's, this one's completely bald. So, alright guys, so it's the next morning. Didn't film a bunch last night. It was dark. It was super dark. You can't really notice what I did, but there's a tip there. Oh shoot, ripped the Ranger mirror off. Yeah, so I found some 3-inch stainless pipe I had in the garage in here, and it was to my Chevy truck, and it also had like a S-bend for the go over the cross member, which went under my frame perfectly. I'm gonna back the truck up and put them on the ramp, so we'll get a cold start from this exhaust I put on it last night. But basically, it had 2 flanges just like this, openings that had bolt holes in it, you know, pointed down at the ground. Those are for cutouts, and then it had a 3-inch V-band pointing toward the back of the truck. That's where you would hook your exhaust up to. Then these 2 would be your dump cutouts. I may get some cutouts and keep that system. That sounds kind of cool. Maybe some electric cutouts on that, and I think I might do that. But what we did was took the plasma, and plasma to what looked like some arrowheads, had some steel, drilled some holes, put some gray silicone gasket maker behind it, high temp stuff, and then bolted it together. And then I took one of those pieces of 3-inch stainless that I had and welded just like this a V-band to it. Didn't cut anything off of it, welded the V-band right to it, and V-banded it to the back of the On3 downpipe thing. And it's only 3-inch too. It's a 3-inch V-band also, which is weird. You think they'd stepped it up to 4 or so inches. But yeah, it was only 3-inch, so I don't think it's really, I did some research. I don't think it's ideal at high horsepower to have 2 3-inches going into a 3-inch. So I'm probably gonna step. This is gonna be temporary as heck, but it sounds way better in the cab. That's what I was looking for. Let me see if I can get down here and get a view of what we did. I just clamped this tip on because I don't want that permanent, but you can see the turn down, the step down there, and then it comes up. You can kind of see the plates that I made. Kind of see the plates in there that I made. And then it just comes off that. Yeah, it comes off that and straight into that tip. I don't like the tip, but it's semi-solid. I'll be able to get me a little cleaner tip, I think, something angled for right now, and I think that'll be fine. But I'm gonna set you guys up. It's probably gonna blare off this Ranger beside me, but maybe I'll crank this thing up and I'll back it out here in the sun where it's not blasting across this Ranger on you guys. right, there it is. It's kind of clean too. It doesn't look that bad with that little tiny tip on the side. You barely notice it. I'm definitely gonna change it out for something a little cooler. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get a different tip, but other than that, there it is. Don't sound bad for what it is. Definitely gets the sound out of the cab big time. I'm gonna go through here and look through all the piping I have, see if I can find a cooler looking tip in this Z28 joint. Not, I'm gonna take the tip completely out, just let it hang under there like it was. I think that'll be fine. Looking up under here if there's any oil leaks or fuel leaks. I don't see nothing going on funky yet, so pretty good times. Well, truck runs really well. Pretty happy with it. All right, that was pretty easy. I got the tip on there. I found a it was just like a flared end that goes to a header. Let me find what I was talking about. Something like this right here. I found one of these and ground all the galvanized off of it and fitted my 3.5 inch tip to it that I had, because that was there at exactly 3.5 inches. Tacked that on and shoved it in that 3-inch clamp part, and that'll work. That's what I'm gonna run for now. I'm gonna get it up on the, I'm gonna jack it up in a couple of days and get a hanger on that thing, man, because a little bit of fine-tune adjustments to get this thing going. Just need to get it out to go get a log real quick, and I believe that'll do it. Call that a success. It did not spin. I didn't put any weight in the bed either. If you look, my stack's still sitting there, so checking the fuel pressures again, they look about right. It did spin just a little bit that first jab I did, but wasn't bad. The tires are still pretty warm. I've been parked yet. Definitely stuck it. I don't even have the traction bars on or anything. That's on, I think that was like 11 PS, 10 pounds, 9 pounds, something maybe, I think was what we hit. See where we hit, but anyway, I got 2 clean logs, no spinning. Gonna send that to the tuner. The tip didn't fall off and puncture my tire and send me into a violent whirl spin. That's cool. Yeah, I could definitely hear it biting. The video's not too bad, so not worried about that. Shoot. This thing's gonna be a ton of fun. I gotta get some traction bars back on it. We've got to get a trans cooler on it, and we've got to get a drive shaft on it, a bunch more parts before we can go and turn it up. So I'm not made of money. That's going to take me a little bit to save and get, but we're probably going to leave it on gate pressure right where it's at right now, because that's pretty manageable and not not too powerful on it. I bet that thing would, I bet that dude would run a low 11, high 10 right now, the way it sits. Low 11s for sure, especially I'm talking up here in the altitude. I'm digging the tip. I don't know. I guess you just have to see it in person. Maybe it probably don't look the best on camera, but in person it's kind of clean. I'm digging the tip. Digging the side exhaust for right now. I definitely got it quieter in the cab when you drove it around. Anyway, if y'all want to see more F-150 stuff, let me know. I know a lot of people hate Fords and what that and there, but whatever. But yeah, I appreciate y'all for watching. If you want to see more F-150 stuff, let me know. I put it up because I love this F-150, man. I love doing the F-150 stuff. It's fun too. Let me know, and appreciate you for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.